Okay, so find a spot in your space and we are going to get started. Make sure your shoulders are down, arms by your side. Maybe bring awareness to your body, your bum, your abs, your back, your legs. And we're starting by saying yes. So looking down, chin to chest, and then up. And let's say no. Going ear to one shoulder and then ear to the other shoulder. Nice. Into our shoulder rolls, going back. And switching sides. Into our arm flexion. And switch arms. Into our hugs in front. Very nice. Let's bring both arms down to the side. We're going to get one arm up above the sky. No, whoa. Up above the head to the sky. You can try getting your arm above the sky. That might be difficult. And bring it down and switch sides. Other arm, reaching, re-elongating the side of the body. And bring it down. Let's put the hands on the hips. And if you're sitting, please stand up. We're going for hip circles. And switch directions. Nice. And coming back, we're going to go around for our washing machine. And coming back to center, we are going to find our support, facing your support, one foot in front of the other. You're bending the front leg and then straightening it. And switch sides. Same thing. And let's come back, still holding on to your support. We are going to put one foot by the ankle, opening and closing, or making it bigger. And let's switch sides. Nice. And let's come back. We are going to do some more hip stuff, some that we haven't done in a long time. So for this one, still holding onto your support, you can still have that hand on your hip if you want. Planting one foot down on the floor. We're going to do some leg swings. So leg goes forward and back. The leg doesn't have to go too high. The leg doesn't have to be straight. What we're trying to do is keep the hips where it is and get the knee forward and as far back as we can, right? So we're working that hip. Very nice. Let's come back. We're switching sides. So same thing on the other side. And again, trying to keep the torso relatively stable without movement. Trying to get the knee forward and back as much as we can. And let's come back. We're going to do a few good mornings. So for that, two options. One, you can have your support close by, potentially a chair. I like to use the back of a chair here, or with no chair, you can do that the same. Just make sure that you don't feel pain in your lower back. So if you start feeling something in your lower back, use your chair. With the chair, feet are hip width apart. You can have a slight bend in the knees if you want. Hands are on the chair. You are going to lean forward as much as you can with a straight back. And then stand back up. Use the chair as much as you need. If you feel like you can do, your back can take a little bit more, you can put your hands on your hips and then go forward and back, making sure the back stays straight. Maybe a slight squeeze in the shoulder blades. The head is aligned with the rest of your body. So you want to kind of keep looking down and then up. So down when you go down, down on the floor when you go down, and then up at the wall when you stand up. And squeezing the butt at the top. Nice. And let's come up and relax. Shake it, shake it. Get rid of your chair if you were using it. And let's do a shoulder blast before we get started with our exercises. So, shoulder blast, just see. Okay. So, shoulder blast, we are starting standing, sitting. If you want to sit, that's fine. Hands are right in front of you. Palms are facing the ceiling, hands in a fist, elbows are bent. We are rounding the back, maybe bring the pelvis forward and pushing the elbows as far forward as we can, trying to still keep a long neck. So the shoulders don't come up, shoulders are down, and elbows away from the body. We're going to bring the elbows by our side, Elbows come back behind. Maybe you want to lean forward a little bit, squeezing the shoulder blades behind you. Straightening the arms back behind you, trying to bring them as high as you can. Nice. And let's take a big arm circle coming in front. Nice. We're going to reach forward with one arm, elongating one side of the body. Coming back, reach with the other. Coming back, bringing both arms above the head. Again, we're reaching with one arm. And back and reach with the other. And back and bring everything down and shake it. Okay. Get some water if you want to. Do any type of stretching that you want. And we are going to get started with our workout. So for the workout, I have 9 plus 2 exercises. We're going to go through them one at a time, obviously, and we'll see how far we go. My goal is to get through them once and then repeat them again, or at least repeat as many as we can. So, starting with a little bit of mobility cardio exercise, we are going to do each exercise for between 45 seconds to a minute. So this one is going to be a 1-minute exercise. We are starting with the hands above the head. We bring the hands by the hip and the knee a little bit in front, right? And that's it. And you don't have to bring the knee too high if you don't want to, or if you can't, that is fine. Just getting some movement happening. Nice. And if bringing the hands overhead is too much, you can bring your hands a little bit in front and up, right? They don't have to come above your head. Nice. Take your time here, breathe. We are more than halfway, almost there. Keep breathing. We got 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Very nice. Next up, we have a plank. Plank option to do your regular plank, or you can have one hand up, one hand down, and then you push off, and then you switch. So it looks like this. One hand up, one hand down, you push, you come up, you switch, you push, you come up. We have 1 minute and let's go. And then if the one hand up, one hand down does not feel comfortable, fine, just do your regular push-ups. Very nice. We are just getting to halfway. Very nice. Keep pushing. Always option to put your hands in a regular push-up position. Nice. Keep going, keep going. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Very nice. Oh yeah. We are going to do one more and then we'll take a little bit of a longer break. So this is a balance exercise. We are going to go 1 foot in front of the other. You can keep your feet hip width apart, right? So feet hip width, and then you just step 1 foot in front. From here, I want you to think about where your body weight is between your two feet, right? You can try and bring the body weight to the front leg, to the back leg, kind of seeing how it's feeling. right? From there, put your body weight all the way onto your back leg, or mostly onto your back leg, at least 80% on the back leg. We are going to bring our hands across the chest, and we're going to do some T-spine rotation, meaning that we're trying to keep the hips facing forward, and we're going to rotate our shoulders one way, and then coming back to center, and then other way. The goal here is not to go necessarily too far with the shoulders. See how it goes. You're trying to see how much you can do or how much you can move comfortably. And notice that one side should be easier to rotate compared to the other. And breathe. Nice. And let's come back to center. You can let go of your arms. You can shake your legs. And we're going to go other side with the legs. So other leg is going to come in front. Same thing. We're going to go a little bit forward, a little bit back with the body weight, trying to feel, right, how body weight forward, body weight back. Maybe try to go to 50-50 or trying to see where you want to position your body weight and how different it feels on your legs. Let's bring the body weight mostly back, about at least 80%. Now we're going to do the same thing, but with our hands out to the side, right? So hands are out, and same thing, we're going to rotate one way and then rotate the shoulders the other way. You are trying to keep the hips mostly facing forward. So you're focusing on a torso twist. Nice, taking your time here. Notice that maybe because your arms are out, it's a little bit more difficult, or maybe not. Maybe it depends on which leg is in front. Nice, almost there. And let's come back to center, bring the hands down and shake it. Nice. Okay, next up, we are going to do, let's see, a little bit of cardio. So we're going to go for actually 2 cardio exercises, 1 minute each. So that's 2 minutes of movement. Take your time, do whatever you need. Take however many break as you want. You may not need to. Exercise 1, we have opposite hand to me, and we can start whenever you're ready. Remember, we have 1 minute here, followed by the next exercise, which is also going to be 1 minute. No break in between the two. Nice. Keep going. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can try bringing the knees a little bit higher. If you're feeling okay and you're feeling a lot of tension in the hip, maybe do a smaller one, right? Or just march it out. Both are fine. Nice. We got 15 seconds to go here, taking your time, seeing how your body's feeling. If you want more of a challenge, you can try going faster. If you feel like you're maxed out, maybe go a little slower. Next up, we have a side tap with side lean. So with the feet, side tap, and we're going to reach with the hand, taking your time on the first few, really trying to elongate the side of your body. Once you're comfortable here, you can go a little bit faster. Nice. Almost there. Keep going. We got 20 seconds left. Again here, if you feel like you can do a bit more, maybe try going a little faster. If you feel like you're maxed out, slow it down or keep the same pace. We got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 1, and breathe and relax and shake it. Very nice. Okay, let's take a little bit of a break here. Breathe in. And this is a great time to make sure that you have your ball and your band close by. We're going to use the ball right away, the band in a little bit, but make sure that you set that up. Breathe in, taking your time, maybe walking side to side. Very nice. Okay. So, first exercise, we're still kind of recovering. We're just going to do some ball throws. So feet hip width. If you want to do that seated, you can. We're just going to throw the ball. One hand, two hands, same hand, switch hand. See how it's feeling. Nice. Make sure you're alternating the hands, the throwing hands. Now let's put the ball in your left hand. We're going to do tiny, tiny, tiny throws. Right, so just slightly, you want the ball slightly off your hand. And then same thing here, you always have your elbows approximately at 90 degrees, right? And you keep it there, shoulder is down, should not feel too much tension. Let's switch hands, same thing with your right hand. And throw, tiny, tiny throw. You wanna make a throw, but you wanna make it as small as you can. Nice. Now we're going to switch hand again. Regular throws, meaning that the top of your ball should end at approximately eye level, still keeping your elbow bent at 90 degrees, right? So this is your start position. And then the end position of the ball, or the top of the ball, should be approximately eye level. So throwing with that ball approximately eye level. Obviously, your hand is going to move a little bit because you need to throw the ball. Now I'm going to add one more thing here. As you're throwing the ball, I want you to count the number of throws, not because I want you to count, just because I want you to do something with your other hand. So I want you to count the number of throws with your fingers, however you're counting, if you start with your thumb or if you go, right? So every throw, you can put your hand by your side, right? But every throw, you're going to do something with your fingers. Hopefully that makes sense. And if it doesn't, don't worry about the hand. But you're basically throwing your ball while counting and doing some movement with your other hand, your free hand. So we're forcing the brain to split a little bit. Nice. And breathe and relax. Shake it if you need to. Shake the brain mostly. We're switching. So hand now in the right hand. We are going to start just with our regular throws. So hand, elbow, bent at 90 degrees. And the top of the ball is going to be approximately eye level. And now we're going to add the counting with the other hand. So use your other hand to count on your fingers each throw. Nice. and shake it. Last thing we're going to do here, and that brings us to our next exercise actually, we are going to do those same ball throws with a single leg stand, so on one leg. So you want to get close to your support. Let's start with the ball in your right hand and the weight on your right foot, so the left leg is going to come off the floor. We are going to do this for 45 seconds. So grab onto your support with your left hand, lift off your left leg, and we're going to start throwing the ball here with your right hand. Ball throws are, again, approximately eye level. If you want to make the smaller one, you can try as well. You have two options. And then again, maybe you want to use one finger. Maybe you want to try and let go of your support for a bit to see what happens. We got 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it and relax. Switching sides. So now you're going to grab onto your support with your right hand. You are going to put the body weight onto your left leg. So right leg comes off the floor. And same thing, we are throwing the ball with the left hand. Nice. 15 seconds left. We got 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Very nice. Next up, before we go back to our cardio, we are going to do some squats. So you can get rid of the ball for now. You can get or set up your chair. Make sure that your feet, well, make sure that you won't miss your chair when you're sitting down. Feet, toes are pointing straight in front. Feet are hip width apart. They can be a little bit wider if you want, with potentially also having your feet pointing out a little bit. See how it's feeling. We are going to go down and up. So one squat, we sit down, we stand up, hands to the knees. As you're putting your hands to the knees, you bend the legs. As a good morning, back stays nice and tall, right? You don't want to come down with a rounded back. That's going to put a lot of pressure on your lower back, right? So hands on the knees, and then if you start feeling pain in your lower back, go a little bit lower and hands on the thighs, right? So squat, we squat down, we stand up, hands on the knees. And again, down and up. We're here for 1 minute. Nice. Squeezing the bum at the top when you stand up. Nice. We are halfway. We got 15 seconds left. Nice, almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax and shake it. Very nice. Hey, get rid of your chair for now. Maybe get some water if you want. As we get ready for our cardio. So, cardio is going to be the same as what we just did a few exercises ago. We are, we have 2 minutes, 2 different exercises. Exercise 1 is opposite hand to knee, 1 minute. We can start whenever you're ready. Nice. Nice and breathe. We have 20 seconds left. See how you're feeling. If you feel like you can go faster, maybe you want to try and go faster. Maybe you want to try and get your knees a little bit higher or make it smaller but faster, right? Different options here. And let's get into our side tap with overhead reach. So side tap with the feet and then reaching with the opposite arm. Nice. Same thing here, you decide how fast you want to go. We got 45 seconds left here. Nice. We got 20 seconds left, almost there. See if you want to go faster, maybe if you want to make it a little bit harder, or maybe you want to stick to your pace, or maybe go a little slower. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Walk around, bring the heart rate down, maybe get some water. Okay, next up, you'll need your chair and you'll need your band. Let me actually show you from the side. So chair and band, you want to sit down on your chair. We are going to do first exercise, it's a row. So we've done this quite a few times before, I think. You can think about it as archer, meaning you have holding your band approximately shoulder width, right? And from here, one hand doesn't move, the other one pulls back with elbow back, and then coming back and switching. And again, and we pull. Taking your time here, shoulders are down, and you really want to think about using your back muscles, upper back muscles, to pull the band back. Nice. Keep going. We're almost there. Let's do one more on each side on your own time, and then you can relax and bring your arms down and shake it. Next up, this is going to be a tricep exercise. So for this one, you want to sit nice and tall. Back is nice and tall as well. Bend is going to go just below your knees, right? So approximately halfway through your bend, you put it below your knees. And you're going to hold the bend approximately by your hips, right? You don't want to hold your band too close to your knees. You want to make sure that you're standing nice and tall and your hands are nice and down in a vertical position. From here, you keep the shoulders down. You squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit behind. You straighten your arms and you're going to pull your arms back and then back in front. You pull your arms back, both arms at the same time. And you pull back. Nice. If that's too easy, now you can hold your band a little bit closer to your knees and you'll feel a difference. If it's too hard, hold the band further back. Right, options. Keep going, keep breathing. You might feel that in the back of your arms, in the back of your back, in your back, upper back, mostly. Nice, keep going. We've got 3 more. Very nice. And let's come back and breathe. Very nice. We are going to do one more. You can stay seated. Just gonna move my chair so I'm facing you. So for this last one, this is a shoulder exercise. I will give you 2 options. See how you want to do it. So option 1, so for this one, you want to hold the band a little bit further out, right? Not shoulder width, but a little bit wider than that. You are going to put one hand on your hip, on the same hip. The other hand is going to come all the way up and then back down. Up in front and back down. If it's too easy, hold the band closer or put your hands closer together on the band, and same thing, you pull up and down. So this is your first option. The second option is actually use your band. You want to step onto your band. If you can't see, stepping onto your band. And then same thing here, you're going to pull up and down, right? So it's the same exercise, it's just, it depends on how comfortable you are. If you're okay holding your band by your hip, that's fine. If you want to try something different, you can step on the band and do it like that. We are here for another 30 seconds. And let's go. You can hold the band. I'm holding the band with my thumb down, right, onto the band. You can hold it up as well. It'll be, there might be one position that feels better to your shoulder. So you might want to try both hand positions. Almost there. And let's switch. So hand on the other hip or band onto the other foot. And then same thing, try to stick with the same hand position you were using on the previous one and use a similar tension on the band if you can and if you can remember. If not, don't worry about it. Just make sure your torso is nice and tall. Maybe your abs are tight. Trying to not move the torso or the other shoulder, right? We're trying to stay as steady as we can, just moving that arm and that shoulder. Nice. You got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe and relax and shake. Very nice. Okay, we are going to do one more cardio and then, or one more round of those 2 cardio exercises, and then we'll do some stretching. So you can put your bands away. You can put your chair away. You can maybe get some water. So 2 minutes, starting with opposite hand to knee. Now, I'll give you an option here. You can start with your opposite hand to knee, or if you want something different, you have the option to do opposite hand to foot at the back. Again, your hand might not touch your foot. That's fine. You're just trying to go as close to having your hand as close to your foot as possible. Okay, 1 minute here. And let's go. So option, either opposite hand to knee that we've done before, or opposite hand to foot at the back, which is a little bit different. I will do half and half. And breathe. This is your 30-second mark. So if you want to switch it and do the opposite hand to foot at the back, you can, or take the opposite hand to knee. Nice. Make a decision, maybe try one or not, and see how it's going. We got 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side taps into that side lean. Nice. Keep going, keep breathing. Option to go slower, faster. This is your last bit of movement for today, and then we stretch. We got 30 seconds left. Nice. Breathe. We got 15 left. Maybe you want to go faster on this one, because those are your last 10 seconds. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Maybe walk it off. See how it's going. Maybe get some water. Bring the heart rate down. Nice. Okay. So let's get started with our stretching. We are going to start with a chest stretch, hands interlaced behind your back. You can keep your hands on your bum or close to your bum, and squeezing the shoulder blades behind, opening up the chest. Maybe you want the arms straight. Maybe you're okay with keeping your hands a little bit bent. Just really trying to get to the chest here. And let's come out of it. We are going to find our support, one foot in front of the other. We are bending the front leg and stretching the back calf. And let's switch. Other leg goes forward or other leg goes back. Stretching the other side or other leg. And let's come back, holding on still to your support. We are stretching our quad, so front of the thigh, grabbing the leg behind.
Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without crying. Now I want to understand.
And switch.
I have done all that I could to see the evil and the good without hiding. You must help me if you can. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what is wrong. Was I unwise to leave them open for so long?
And let's come out of it. We can sit down on our chair. Starting with our hamstring stretch. So one leg in front is straight, the other one is bent, and we're going to lean forward as much as we can. And let's come back and switch sides. So straighten the other foot in front and same thing, leaning forward. And let's come back up slowly. We're going to do some inner thigh stretching. So we're just going to open up the legs as much as we can. If you want here, you can assist with your hands, trying to open the legs even more. You should feel stretching in the inner thigh. If you want to try a bit more here, you have the option to also put one shoulder in and help push your legs apart, and you'll feel potentially a little bit of stretching in your lower back as well, or your mid back. Let's come back. If you have put your shoulder in, and then put the other shoulder inside. And let's come back to center. Let's do the head just really quickly. So shoulders are down, back is nice and tall. We are going to bring the chin to the chest. First, trying to stay here. If you feel any type of stretching, that's good. If you want to assist or use the hands to assist, you can put your hands at the back of your neck and thinking about elongating your neck. So pulling your neck away from your body in the diagonal, up diagonal. And let's come back. We're going to go ear to one shoulder, keeping the opposite shoulder as low as we can. Maybe we can actually use that hand. So if the head is to the right, your left hand is going to come down, potentially pressing an imaginary button to help stretch the side of your neck. And let's switch sides. So bring the neck, or whoa, head to the other side. And maybe you want to press that imaginary button on the other side. And let's come back. Let's take a deep breath in. Both arms come all the way up. And breathe out. Big arm circle down. Very nice. Let's do 2 shoulder rolls going back. And we are all done for the day. Congratulations on coming. It's always a pleasure. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.